Well, that does it now for us live at 11.
Now we're going to turn over to Ron Futrell for an 8 News Now special edition. Ron?
Yeah, Denise and Dave, a busy Tuesday night in sports. Mayweather and McGregor get ready for their mega fight. At least it's going to be a mega promotion. Round one today in L.A. And get your cameras out, folks. It's time for selfies during Major League Baseball All-Star Game. If you got your camera, we got your 12-megapixel Sportscast. Coming up next. Well, hi, everybody. You know, you probably shouldn't call something a mega fight until after the fight ends and then see how it goes. But I guess we can start calling this a mega promotion. 4 cities around the world before this week is out. Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Conor McGregor. North side of Vegas, south side of Dublin. Chris Matthews was in L.A. today as the fun began.
When you think of combat sports, and especially boxing, boy, there have been some terrific fights. Oscar De La Hoya has been part of some of the biggest and richest fights in boxing history, but it doesn't compare at all to the Floyd Mayweather-Conor McGregor showdown next month in Vegas.
De La Hoya has been ridiculous through this thing. He's got a great fight that he should be confident about.
How about that? Oscar not even here, and he's getting beat up, probably because he was beating up the promotion.
If you're a fan of combat sports, it's never been a better time. There's a ton of great fights. We have a ton of great fights, and boxing has some good fights right now, too.
This will be the richest fight in combat sports history. Pay-per-view numbers are expected to blow away the Mayweather-Pacquiao numbers, and the live gate is also setting a record, far exceeding the $72 million.
Probably in the $100 million range.
I'm just blown away, but you know what I mean, hard work. He was doing his little hard work thing, and I was like, he's not far off. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, hard work pays. And
hard work! Reason for the records rests solely on the shoulders of McGregor and Mayweather, two of the best promoters in the business. Promoters and trash talkers. And when they met for the first time face-to-face, fireworks were bound to explode as they put on a show.
He's not experienced this. He's fought people who have shied away from him. I don't fear him. I don't fear this limited set of fighting. This is a limited set of rules that makes this half a fight, a quarter of a fight. This isn't a true fight. If this was a true fight, it wouldn't even take 1 round.
And if you want 8-ounce gloves, let's put 8-ounce gloves on. If you want 4-ounce gloves, let's put 4-ounce gloves on.
All these rules, all these restrictions, it doesn't faze me, it amuses me.
Conor is brash and bold enough to make a prediction. He says the fight will end in a knockout inside of 4 rounds.
Another prediction from you again.
Yeah, inside 4 rounds. He's too small. He is too small, too frail.
Floyd hasn't talked trash in a long time, but Conor has a way of getting under your skin, and he apparently succeeded.
You will wave that white flag, because you can choose which way you want to go. I'm guaranteeing you this. You going out on your face, or you going out on your back? Now, which way you want to go? Which way you want to go?
If you were forced to pick today's fan favorite, McGregor is the winner.
Look, let's get this World Tour started. Let's have fun. Thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate it.
But if you had to pick a winner for the fight, well, that's Money May.
I used to be the king of trash talking.
Is now McGregor?
He good. He good. He's one of the best out there. Yeah. He's good. He's very interesting.
Regardless what anybody says, one thing we know about this sport, nothing is a guarantee. Does it get any better than that? Lots of trash talking, lots of fun inside the Staples Center. Now, of course, this is stop 1 on a 4-city, 4-day tour. It continues tomorrow in Toronto, then in Brooklyn on Thursday. It all wraps up in London across the Atlantic Ocean on Friday. Reporting from outside the Staples Center, Chris Matthews, 8 Sports Now.
All right, thanks, Chris. The fun has just begun. Now, some quick thoughts here. A couple of times they turned off McGregor's mic when he tried to talk back at Floyd. Then they didn't have the fighters mic'd up when they faced off and did most of their trash talking. Unless you're a good lip reader, you wouldn't be able to tell what they said. Now, if they want this to be craziness with the pre-fight stuff, please turn the mics on. Let the guys go. By the way, a language warning here for the next 45 days whenever these two guys get together. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of the bad stuff there. Okay, we are not finished, not by a long shot. We've got Major League Baseball, the All-Star Game tonight, and NBA Summer League here in Vegas. The game's heating up, going down to the final seconds. We'll be right back. Well, hi, everybody, and welcome back. Only one game in the big leagues tonight. That's that all-star thing they do about this time every summer. Miami is a great place to be this time of year, so that's where they play this one. Great pitching in this one. Max Scherzer of the Nationals shutting down Aaron Judge of the Yankees. He won that home run derby thing yesterday, so had to be a little tired today. Check out some good defense here. Salvador Perez, a little sinking liner to right field. That would be Bryce Harper there. Slick dive and the hair. The extra points with the landing there. Oh, speaking of hair, that's the Judge guys, okay? Yankees fans paying homage to Judge. No score, top of the fifth. Miguel Sano pop up down the right field line. Harper and his Nats teammate Zimmerman can't get to it. American League takes a 1-0 lead. In the sixth, Nelson Cruz of the Seattle Mariners comes to the plate. Hold on here, folks. Time for a selfie. so he gets the Cardinals, Yadi Molina, to snap a picture of him and home plate umpire Joe West. West has been in the big leagues forever. The oldest guy in the game, yes. And Cruz wants a shot with him. Can't blame him. Oh, but he's not going to put. Yeah, he did. He kept it in his back pocket there. Here we go. Molina fired up about his new career as a photographer and a home run hitter. Shows he's multi-talented. Hitting a home run to tie the game up at 1. That's where we go until the 10th inning. Mariners, Robinson Cano. Way to go, Robbie Cano. Hits that one off. Wade Davis, right field for the game winner, 2-1. American League wins in 10. Okay, the first round of play in the NBA Summer League is over. Tomorrow they play, they have what's called the play-in round. The lower seeds begin play at about 1 o'clock tomorrow. They hope to then keep playing through the weekend. That's the short version of how this works. But anyway, it cranks up tomorrow big time over there. We had Memphis and Utah playing this afternoon. Celtics coach Brad Stevens looking on with his son Brady. And if you're in Boston, it helps to have a kid named Brady, doesn't it? That's what you want, a kid named Brady. Jazz in dark with the ball, trailing by 2 with 7 seconds left. They missed the game winner from 3, but Travis Leslie gets the rebound of the bucket to tie it up. Former Georgia Bulldog tying up the game. In the Summer League, overtime periods are only 2 minutes long, so you better score quickly. Dylan Brooks, he does that. 24 points for the former Oregon Duck. He shoots 82% from the floor today. Wow. Still, the Jazz have a chance to win it, but oh, the shots do not fall, and Memphis wins 84-81 in overtime. And that's when you put your jersey in your mouth. Seems to be the thing to do these days in the NBA. Now, some of these NBA players could end up playing in the Summer Olympics in 2024. That's not too far-fetched. Los Angeles and Paris are the last 2 cities in the running. So Paris put on a big show today trying to get the games. They had parades, demonstrations. Paris thought it was a lock back in 2005. They were hoping to get the Summer Games in 2012, but those games instead went to London. So they're putting in a lot more work this time, a lot more money behind the effort. They're spending 60 million euro just to push to get these games. That, by the way, to translate, I know you know this already, but that's $70 million. The Trump administration says it's going to push hard to try to bring the games to Los Angeles. And, of course, Vegas, with that brand new stadium on the Strip, wouldn't mind seeing that happen. But Paris is the favorite right now. Final decision is expected sometime for the Winter Olympics in September. Now, back-to-back stories from France. I'm only showing you the Tour de France here because the chateau in the mountainside here. If you're looking for a place to get away from the hot days of Vegas in July, how does that look right there, okay? This might be fun. Smaller backyard, though, than mine in Summerlin, I'm guessing that one has right there. In fact, I'm going to go with no backyard. This is beautiful. So I didn't think I'd show Tour de France highlights tonight, but that chateau nailed it right there. Marcel Kittel was the winner right there. By the way, that chateau may be a nice place to stay if you go to the 2024 Olympics, to be able to check that out in Paris, if they win it. But that's going to be the big battle right here, folks, and see what happens now. Some quick thoughts on the fight. Again, the fight is coming up on, let's see, next month. It's going to be August 26th here between Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather. And as I mentioned earlier when we had Chris, it's a mega promotion. Whether it's a mega fight, that remains to be seen what happens there in the ring. But there's a lot of speculation back and forth when you have a Conor McGregor who's 27 years old, young, tough, and strong, and Floyd Mayweather Jr., who is 40 years old by fight time. So that's going to be one of the angles that people are going to be taking on this fight. But it is going to be fun as they travel all over the world to be able to check that out and see what happens. And then we get ready for an exciting fight, at least a mega promotion coming up here. That's all the time we have for tonight's 8 Sports Now Special Edition. Stephen Colbert is next. Have a great night, everybody.